high. Now what got me was, God told me, he said, tell them that I have angels that I'm sending for them. He said, tell them that I have people, even though I'm not talking to them, I'm talking about them. So I said, okay, God. So as I began to look at the story, he said, the Bible said he sent 2 disciples to the village. Now we know this was the great thing that happened before Jesus took his ultimate assignment, which was about to be the cross. Amen. So at this time, everything was going as the prophet had prophesied. Amen. Luke took it up again, and he said, I like the way he said it. He said, when he sent them, amen, he said he sent, and that the donkey and the colt was standing there. That's what Luke said, amen. But Jesus said, tell them that I know where they are. He said, tell them I know how long they've been there. Now the Bible did not say how long that the donkey and the colt had been at the door, but Jesus said, now go into the city, he said, and I want you to go and get my donkey, and I want you to go and get the colt that is set at the door. I said, oh God, this is good. He gave instructions of what to do. Now I come, amen, come on Brandy. I came because this is what God began to show me. Amen. Because I'm here for those that have been in the season in your life. Amen. That you feel like that you've been in a place for a long, long time. And you don't understand why you've been in this place for this long time. Amen. And to the world, it looked like you bound.
Yeah! Girl, you about to go somewhere.
To the world, it looked like you ain't going nowhere. To the world, it looked like you say you're a prophetess, but you still there. God showed me that. The Bible said that the donkey and the colt. I said, God, why was it a colt? He said, because it was one that had not been ridden. Everything couldn't ride up on this one. So to secure her, I had to secure him. Because every time they got out of the place that I put them, they got messed up.
My God, my God. That's good.
So I tied them to the door. Yes. Meanwhile, Jesus was going on by this end. Yet she was tied to the door. Some of you been tied to a ministry and don't understand why. Some of you been tied to a marriage you've been wanting to get out of. You don't understand why. Some of you been tied to this job you've been trying to get out of there. You don't know why. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So he sent the disciples, and he told the disciples, he said, go into the city. He said he gave them directions. Now, in order to have this angelic encounter, the angels, they followed the instructions of the Father. A lot of people are trying to send mixed signals to the people of God. But the donkey, God gave me something about the donkey that blew my mind. Because I was wondering if it was me. Every time I get tied to something, I'm ready to get out of it. Every time I get tied up with something, I'm ready to get ghost. My husband have a hard time sometimes dealing with me. I'm ready to get up. Get up out of here. You get on my nerves.
Come on, you keep
And he had to tie me. So I looked up the donkey. And when I looked up the donkey, everybody think of the donkey as being stubborn, which is one of the definitions that when I looked at I Googled donkey, that's one of the things it gave me. But this is what blew my mind. The donkey is very strong and intelligent. God said, I know who you were when I tied you there. I knew what you were going to do when I tied you there. Some of you, I let you get out for a reason. To let you know that you had to go back to get tied. Some of y'all let you go walk off. Let you go get all messed up so that I can tie you to clean you up. So that I can tie you to get you healed. So that I can tie you to get you ready for the next assignment. will not do something it considers unsafe. The Bible says his sheep know his voice. Now a lot of other voices is coming to try to untie you from the place that you're supposed to be. But God said you won't know my voice. So if you send somebody to come untie this donkey gonna pull back against you. No, that ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. No, leave this alone. The donkey have a reputation for stubbornness, but this is due to their highly developed sense of preservation. And I said, okay, God, this is good. But this is what blew my mind. It said training a donkey relies upon showing him or her by words and action that they can trust you to protect them from your works, the things that you do. It's going to show me if I'm able to follow you or not.